Welcome. Systems check. System all clear. Initiating startup protocol. Welcome trivia and crypto degenerates. Access granted. Enjoy the descent into this immersive game of knowledge.
All right, there we go. Welcome, everybody, as always, to Trivia Vice. We've got a good one for you tonight. At least I think it's going to be. So, originally, we were planning on doing Name That Tune for the entire thing. We got busy, honestly. Like we got really busy with all sorts of stuff, at work and personally and everything, and that we were trying to get everything done and focused on. So we didn't have time to come up with that because the Name That Tune ones definitely take a little bit longer to make. So Dan and I actually just finished the game pretty much right before this. So I made the first couple rounds and got the thumbnail and everything up. I'm not even sure what the last few rounds are. So it's gonna be fun for everybody.
It's a super secret surprise.
Oh.
So yeah, I say let's get right into this. Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, let me get it started. Come on, there we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Perfect. So while we're waiting for that, how's everybody doing tonight?
I hope
we're getting some more and more people jumping on here.
I'll let you start off round one, Kyle.
All right. Maybe. There we go. All right, number one, Area 51 is located in which U.S. state? Texas, New Mexico, Nevada, or Arizona? Yeah, I definitely feel like I know I said Nevada on that one. I feel like anytime we have that on there, sometimes I say Nevada, sometimes I say Nevada. It's kind of like one of those interchangeable words.
Yeah, I would agree. I kind of use interchangeably as well. Kind of depends on the situation.
Steph says a clock almost fell on her head yesterday, so that pretty much sums up her week.
Yeah. But I would agree.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it yesterday. I was going to tell you, I like yesterday I ended up cracking my head twice in the morning yesterday before I came down to meet you for work. Cracked it on the pantry. And then also when I was in the shower, I cracked it on like the little grab bar because I dropped something. So I bent down to grab it and pulled my head back up and just cracked it. How many colors are there in a rainbow? 6, 7, 9, or 8?
Oh boy, this is not my specialty, unfortunately.
I didn't know. Actually, there's going to be a few of them. At least for the ones that I did. It's going to be interesting because there's a few of them that are going to require, something like this. I guess if you know, and if you don't, then you don't. But there's going to be, I think, one or two towards the end too, where it's going to require some very quick thinking and math.
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. So that says Roy G. Bivdan. Yeah, that was briefly glossed over when I was in school. Maybe I just didn't pay attention. Probably that.
Wait, what's Roy G. Biv?
That's the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet.
Huh. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention there's a couple true or false as well. So the color orange, speaking of that, is named after the fruit. True or false?
I'm going to say false on that one.
Everybody going with false so far, at least. I got a little bit of a lag in the chat there, but I'm proud to say I stumped every single person. Color orange is named after the fruit.
So that came before. So what came first, the chicken or the egg? And I guess the
that's right. What came first, the orange or the orange?
The orange. The color of the fruit, and apparently the fruit did.
Speaking of orange, I had a good question that I'm going to save it for a different one. I had a Syracuse related question, and I can't believe I forgot that. I was in such a hurry to get this done. I can't believe I forgot it. I got to it a little bit later than I was thinking because the ice cream place was like packed, so I had to wait for a little while for that. All right, number 4. The likeness of which president is featured on the rare $2 bill of U.S. currency? Roosevelt, Jefferson, Harding, or Hamilton? Mitch says the last true or false is to be debated. Well, the answer was online, and of course, we all know everything you see online is true. So,
Good point. Never thought about it that way. So it looks like we got a lot of people that are either going Jefferson or Hamilton. It looks like primarily almost everybody, overwhelmingly Jefferson or Hamilton.
do you know who it is?
I believe it's Hamilton.
It's Jefferson.
Jefferson? Oh,
Yep.
damn it.
Hamilton's on one. Is he on the 20? Who's on the 20?
It's Andrew Jackson.
Hamilton's on one of them, I feel like.
Perhaps.
Is he on the 50, maybe?
I don't know. I've never had many 50s.
All right, this is the quick math one. There are 86,400 seconds in a day. True or false?
Hamilton's on the 10. Duh.
On the 10, that's right.
Did someone say president?
I don't know.
Hamilton? Yeah, I know Hamilton. My boy Al.
Oh, did the question say president? Okay, I think I threw that in there on purpose. Yes, I was going to say because Hamilton was the Secretary of the Treasury or something, wasn't he?
He was Secretary of Alphas. That's what he was. Gosh, I don't know how many so sick. Jeez, I couldn't do that. I don't know.
We're doing Dan's specialty math.
86,400 seconds in a day. How many seconds are in a day?
Well, you got to figure, okay, there's 60 seconds in a minute. How many minutes are in an hour? And then how many hours are in a day? At least I think that's how you'd have to do it.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
So that'd be what? So you'd have 60, and then you have to have, so let's see, you got 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour. So then you'd have what? 60 times 60, which would be 360 times 24. Is that right?
I honestly
maybe
kind of blacked out when you said that. All right, so we got Jerry, Bobby, and Evelyn all with a point. See, Jerry's with me. He doesn't like math, and he placed in there, so we don't need math.
I am glad I found out how to make this thing full screen.
Yeah, that's definitely,
I feel like it enhances it.
It definitely does. Just these small little updates that we're doing.
Yep.
We're so little here.
Jerry says he hates math. I like certain types of math. I like business math. I hate like algebra and basically any other type of math.
Oh yeah. All right, question number 1. What alcoholic drink is mainly made from juniper berries? Sherry, Scotch, a gin, or brandy?
Curious what we're gonna get on for answers on this.
Juniper berries. Oh, I don't know what is a sherry. I don't know what a sherry is.
I thought Dan would know this for sure. It's your favorite.
Gin?
It is gin. I put that in there specifically for you.
I'll be honest, I didn't know that. I like gin. I don't know what its content is, honestly. I've never really thought about it.
So sherry, I've had it a couple of times. Actually, I've had it a couple of times with my father-in-law. It's not my favorite. It's okay. I prefer, like, if I'm just gonna have like just something straight like that, I prefer like whiskey.
Yeah.
But sherry's okay. I've never had brandy. I've had Scotch. I'm not really a Scotch fan. And gin's okay.
All right, gin's the go. Question number 2. What's the soft drink Pepsi originally introduced as? Kyle's drink, Dirk's drink, Daniel's drink, or Brad's drink?
Believe it or not, it is one of these 4. Once I saw what the answer was, I'm like, oh, this is just too easy. I gotta put all 4 in there. So for anybody that doesn't get why we're chuckling about it, obviously I'm Kyle. Dan is Dan, our dad is Dirk, and our brother's Brad.
I mean, feel like the most alpha name on there is definitely Daniel. So I feel like if you're gonna name something originally, you got to have that in the name.
I was the only one that didn't get any.
What does that say?
I don't know.
Oh boy. So it was originally Brad's drink.
Yep.
All right, question number 3. Where did the pineapple plant originate? South America, North America, Europe, or Africa?
Yeah, I went super random on all these questions.
That's what I love. I love random ones.
Mm-hmm. Got to keep them on their toes. Question, did we do any music rounds?
We did not. I didn't have enough time, so I wanted to come over earlier.
Maybe for the next game we'll do like we'll do like a name that tune or something like that.
Yeah.
Because we had a really good one planned. We were gonna do like one hit wonders. We were gonna do 80s and 90s and
I know we just
got different decades.
Got busy with other stuff and things. I don't know this one. I'm gonna guess Africa. Crap! Everyone going South America.
Wow. I thought for sure 1 and 4 would be kind of split evenly. I didn't think I'd really get anybody with North America or Europe, but I didn't really have much of a choice. So,
all right, question number 4: what type of dog is Handsome Dan, the mascot of Yale University? Samoan, Husky, Corgi, or Bulldog? Oh, that's easy.
Handsome Dan.
I'm very good at knowing what mascots are for at least for Division I schools, because Kyle and I used to play, we used to watch a lot of NCAA basketball, but also we played the video game. So
oh man, the NCAA basketball games on Xbox slapped.
Oh yeah, that was the best.
They were so good. So Handsome Dan is a Bulldog. Yes, Yale is blue and white, and they are the Bulldogs.
Who is the best out of all Ivy League schools? Who's got the best mascot?
I mean, Cornell's got the bear, the big red, but they got the bear. That's pretty good.
Dumb name, I think. Big Red.
Yeah. Oh, they could have been way better.
I like the Tigers. Princeton Tigers.
I was going to say Princeton's pretty good.
All right. Final question of the round. How many notes are there on a standard grand piano? 98, 88, 78, or 68? All
right. So question, what is Dartmouth is, what are they? They're like the Raiders or something, aren't they?
Honestly, it's not good enough to remember.
Dartmouth. What about Brown? Oh, please tell me Brown's the Bears. Brown Bears.
How the heck do we not know? I was always an Ivy League school when I played too. That's the funny thing is I can't remember. Gosh. Look this up while we're waiting. How many are on a grand piano?
I believe it was 88.
So Brown are the Bears, Columbia Lions. That's a pretty good one. Dartmouth's Big Green. You know, Dartmouth.
Oh, that's right.
That's just dumb. So dumb.
Well, it's kind of like it's kind of like Cornell, the Big Red. It's like
not a
of course.
fan.
I mean, we only live like a half hour from Cornell, and I can probably count on like one hand the amount of times I've actually been on Cornell's campus.
Yeah,
okay. I just don't go up there that often.
Good point. I don't either. All right, so we got Jackpot, Joey, and Stephanie. I'm not sure why that round decided to be weird.
Oh, it's because I copied the game from last week because the one the other night didn't show the answer. So I copied the one from last week, and I think round 2 we actually had the bonus in there. So I must have missed that.
Pepperdine Waves. That is a terrible name. So you got Pennsylvania Quakers. I always forget about Penn because I always think when I think of Pennsylvania, I think of Penn State, Princeton Tigers, and then the Yale Bulldogs. So.
Pepperdine Waves. That's kind of like Cuca, how they used to be the Storm.
Yeah, I didn't mind the Storm. I think it's better than I don't know. I have to say Princeton Tigers is in my opinion the best. Although Cornell Big Red's logo is the coolest.
Yes,
with the bear,
but the name is kind of dumb. All right, what is the world's longest river? The Yangtze, the Nile, the Missouri, or the Amazon? Oh, breaking news. Chris Godwin just reached an agreement with the Bucks. 3 years, $60 million.
Oh boy.
How about them Bills signing Von Miller?
I bet you Mitch is excited.
I was excited. That's a good signing. They paid him a lot, and they gave him 6 years, and he's going to be 33. So
Wait, what? They gave him
they gave him a
6 years?
6-year deal, like $50 million guaranteed or something like that.
Why?
I have it's probably all salary cap related. They probably, by signing him longer term, it's like with Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, you sign him longer term and you keep your cap hit lower. True. And then they'll probably end up cutting him or releasing him before the end of the contract.
So actually, we had a lot of people going the Amazon. That's interesting.
Number 2, which of these island countries is located in the Caribbean? Oh, man. Not even going to try to pronounce that first one. Maldives, Fiji, or Barbados? Seychelles. Seychelles.
Seychelles.
Seychelles.
Mitch says, I thought it was a 1 year.
I'm pretty sure I saw it. Maybe I missed. No, OJ Howard was a 1 year. I'm almost positive I saw. All right, now hold on. I gotta look this up. I'm pretty sure it came across my notifications that they reported it was like a long-term deal. Yeah, 6-year contract right here. Von Miller agrees on a 6-year contract. OJ Howard gets 1 year deal. Von Miller's deal is worth up to $120 million, $51.5 million guaranteed, $45 million fully guaranteed at signing.
Owie. So they're saying it's Seychelles.
Seychelles.
Interesting. They have a lot of trips there on the Price is Right. That's funny.
Number 3. What's the oldest team in the NFL? New York Giants, Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, or the Arizona Cardinals? Wait, so were we talking like current roster oldest or just the longest?
The longest tenured or the longest team that's been. Because I think the current existence of it, and we've actually done this one before.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious, and peeps don't remember. I love that. I love that when we do one that no one remembers. It's actually the Arizona Cardinals are the oldest team.
It's the Cardinals
because they were originally a Chicago team under some weird name. Back in 1898, they were founded technically.
Did you see they're bringing the USFL back?
What the hell's that? I don't even know what that is.
It's like an alternative league for the NFL. So like back in the 70s and 80s time frame, back in like the 80s, it was actually a competitor of the NFL. Like Jim Kelly started in the USFL, and then when it folded, that's when he came to Buffalo. Number 4, what was the first mammal successfully cloned, or when? 2009, 1999, 96, or 85? Wasn't it it was like a goat or a sheep or something, right?
I think it was
wasn't it like Dolly the sheep or something like that?
I think it was a sheep. It was 1996. Okay. So a lot of people got that one.
Oh, Jerry says it's a lamb.
What's the difference? I don't know.
And then Bobby and Jeffrey were saying, Dolly the sheep. It was Dolly definitely sounds right.
What's the difference between a lamb and a sheep? Is it just a lamb is the baby? I'll be honest, I don't know.
Yeah, good question.
Lamb is a baby sheep. Okay.
Number 5. When was Adolf Hitler appointed as Chancellor of Germany? September 1st, 1939, October 6th, 37, January 30th of 33, or February 27th of 35?
Do you know this one, Kyle?
People know their history.
Do you know this one, Kyle?
I was thinking it was in 37, but
Hitler was appointed Chancellor in 1933. So he was in office for almost 7 whole years before World War II even started. All right, let's see. So that's the end of
We got a lot of
round.
people on that one.
Yeah, we did.
Dates are hard.
Yeah, they can be, right.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who won round 3. We got Jackpot
Wow.
has 2 points now. We got Evelyn's got 2 points, and Stephanie Sample.
I don't think we've had anybody have a perfect round yet.
I think you're right.
I'm quite proud of that. We brought it. That's what we need to do from now on. Just make the game, 20 minutes ahead of going live.
No kidding. Oh man, I'm like anxious to get home to see if that. I just want to. I just want to hope that the water leak is nothing bad in the house. I'm sure.
So it was going all the way down into the basement.
Apparently.
Ugh.
All right, question number 1, round 4. In 1939, Britain and France declared war on Germany after it invaded which country? Poland, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, or Austria?
Oh, Jeffrey says he had a perfect round last time. Okay, that is right. Well, he says, I heard it's hard to remember your wedding date, right, Dan?
Well, I got a lot rattling through this brain of mine. Sometimes it can't be preoccupied with things like that. I've never forgotten it when it counts. That's all I'll say.
Steph got us good at work today too. She had a really good one. Dan and I were sitting up in the one room and we were up there brainstorming, and we told her that we were cooking up an idea and we were brainstorming, and she said she'd come up if she saw smoke going up.
Yep. All right, question number 2. The dish fugu is made from what family of fish? Salmon, pufferfish, mackerel, or bass? Holy mackerel. You don't hear people saying that anymore. So it takes a special, I don't know, you want to call it like a sushi person. I don't know what their name is. I know it takes like a special training to do like the fugu, because it could kill you if you prepare it wrong, which is why the hell would anyone? Yeah, it's like pufferfish is extremely deadly, very toxic.
Yeah.
So if you don't take out the glands, or if you don't do something properly, I don't remember what it is, but basically it will kill you and very quickly and very painfully. So
wait, that's how you spell mackerel?
Yeah.
Huh. I always thought it was I guess I always thought it was spelled completely different.
Huh. All right, question number 3. What does hippopotamus mean in what language? River pig in Latin, river horse in Greek, fat pig in Greek, or fat cow in Latin? Do you know any ideas?
Sorry, I was just responding back. Steph was sending me a picture of your guys' water leak there. What does hippopotamus mean? I feel like we've done this one before.
We have. See, I've gotten a few that
I'm trying to remember. I was thinking it was I don't even remember. River pig, maybe?
It's actually a river horse. River horse. So the one thing that I find odd is hippopotamuses are always almost portrayed very docile and very friendly in movies or cartoons and stuff. And they're just mean bastards.
Oh yeah.
They're really dangerous. All right, question number 4. In the 1984 movie The Terminator, what model number is the Terminator? T-800, T-47, T-1000, or an I-950?
Let's see. I gotta get the chat pulled back up here. There we go.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Now the question is, who knows the movies or not? So, in the original movie and all throughout the series, for the most part, without without fail. Arnold is a T800.
Yep.
And T2 is the T1000.
Yep.
Which is when it can has metallic alloy and it can shapeshift and everything. And then after that, the other Terminators honestly just kind of suck. So I don't ever pay much attention to them.
See, anybody that thought T1000 was just thinking of the much superior movie.
Yes.
T2 is amazing. I mean, the Terminator is good, but T2 is amazing.
T2 is, yeah, it really is.
I almost did this question.
All right, question number 5. What was Mountain Dew's original slogan? It'll tickle your innards, give me a dew, get that barefoot feeling drinking Mountain Dew, or do the do.
Oh, I was so close to doing this question.
And I know this one only because there's an old school sign that Steph's parents have in their house that has it on there with like a redneck on there drinking Mountain Dew, and it says it'll tickle your innards. And I always found that extremely weird. That's not something I want Mountain Dew to do. I don't want anything to tickle my innards.
It will tickle your innards.
Joey says he loves it. He loves it when he gets his innards tickled. Oh, boy. All right, so Steph Sample gets another point, which gives her 2. Joey is got 2 now, and Curtis is on the board with 1.
Round 5.
So we got
this game's flying by.
It is. So we got Evelyn with 2, Jackpot with 2, Joey with 2, Stephanie Sample with 2, and then Stephanie with 1, Curtis with 1, Jerry with 1, and Bobby with 1. Going into round number 5.
Jerry says innards. That's a weird word. Yeah, it is. It's just one of those words you don't hear people say very often.
No, I guess it's better than saying like it'll tickle your stomach. I don't know.
Tickle your fancy. All right, number 1. Which essential condiment is also known as Japanese horseradish? Wasabi, ponzu, mensuyu, or karashi? So I tried this stuff one time and
Yeah.
I'm not a horseradish fan though.
No,
not really.
either.
I can put a little bit of it on like
Nope.
If I get like a beef on a whack or something, like I can put a little bit of it on, but only occasionally. I'm just not really a horseradish fan.
I don't like beef on a whack.
What?
Nope. I don't get the hype. And maybe I haven't had a good one yet, but I had a one time because my mom and dad love it. But I don't get the hype. I know it's a Western New York thing. I know like the people are like all crazy about it, but it's a fucking salted bun and beef. That's all it is. Like it's not anything that special. They call it something special, but it's really not.
All right, number 2. In the Harry Potter novels, what must a Hogwarts student do to enter the Ravenclaw common room? Speak a password, rhythmically tap barrels with a wand, knock in sequence, or answer a riddle.
Kyle's like, easy peasy.
Mm-hmm. They got to answer a riddle.
That seems to be a lot of people knew that one.
Well, so every house has their own, like, when they get sorted, they all have their own personality. Like the sorting hat bases it on like what their personality is and who it lines up with. And Ravenclaws are, typically known to be brainy and use intellect and stuff like that.
Okay. I mean, the riddle is definitely the most fun.
Look at that. Jeffrey's got all of them on there too with what each one of them has to do. Love it. Who had a 1976 hit with the song You Make Me Feel Like Dancing? Leo Sayer, Elton John, Billy Joel, or Andy Gibb? Yeah, we slipped a music question in there.
I had to put one in. I really want to do. I enjoy doing the music ones a lot. It's just hard because it takes a couple hours for us to make. So it's definitely a little more time consuming.
As you say, the music ones are definitely harder, just because not only do you have to like come up with a song that's not going to be easily recognizable, but then you have to find a spot in the song where it's not going to give away what the song is. Then you have to find 4 different artists that all kind of sound similar.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they're fun to make, but it's like, okay, they're definitely more time consuming.
Yep, that was the
these
plan.
ones we can typically knock out a game pretty quick.
Yeah, I was actually still up until about an hour and a half ago going to do it, and then it was like, I don't have time.
Number 4, some people call me the Space Cowboy is the first line from what song? The Joker, Take the Money and Run, Fly Like an Eagle, or Fandango?
So what do you think that means?
What's that?
Some people call
me the Space Cowboy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I never really like thought about it, but I love the song.
Some people call me Maurice. Call
me the Gangster of Love.
Dude, if I was gonna be one of the 3, I definitely want to be a Gangster of Love.
So it is the Joker. It looks like, yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody got that. It's just such a good song. I mean, Steve Miller Band slaps.
I imagine it has to do with something with toking it up, because they mentioned toking many times in the song. But Jerry says being a stoner. That's kind of what I always assumed. Getting far out, man. But I don't know. I always wondered that.
Number 5, in the Game of Thrones, what is the name of Jon Snow's sword? Widow's Wail, Oathkeeper, Needle, or Longclaw? Oh, please let it be Longclaw. That's just a cool name. Longclaw. That's like Stormbreaker. Okay, Oathkeeper's kind of cool too.
I'm gonna be honest. I've talked about this before with Stormbreaker. I love Stormbreaker, but I don't know if I'm like crazy about the name. Stormbreaker just doesn't have like it's an illogical name.
See, I love the name Stormbreaker. I like Mjolnir better as a weapon though.
Yes, I would agree.
Better as a tool, I guess I'd say. It's not necessarily a weapon, but like a tool, because like you can do a lot more with a hammer.
Oh yeah.
Plus, like, I don't know, with a hammer you can inflict a lot more pain.
Well, and that's like, oh, they keep calling it an axe. It's a maul, damn it. I've talked about this before. There's a difference between an axe and a maul. And it's a maul. All right. Anyway, so Bobby's got 2 now. Steph Sample has 3. And Brooke gets on the board. So far, Steph Sample is in the lead with 3 points. Joey's got 2. Jackpot's got 2. Evelyn's got 2. Bobby's got 2. Going in to our bonus.
What was the answer? I totally missed it because we were talking about Stormbreaker.
I believe it was the one you like there, Longclaw. I've never seen more
such
than
a cool name, Longclaw.
I've only seen a few episodes of Game of Thrones in the beginning of the first season, and I liked it. We just never continued it.
I've never watched it. I don't know why. I know I need to, but
it's one of those I need to. But then I'm like, should I watch Clone Wars for the 1,000th time? Yes, I think I will. Absolutely. Batman the Animated Series? Yes, I think I will.
Yep.
All right, final question of the game. The board game Monopoly takes its street names from which real American city? Vegas, Duluth, Charleston, or Atlantic City?
I feel like out of all of them, I mean, I think it's got to be Atlantic City, but I almost was going to say Duluth just because, like, out of all of them, that kind of seems like the least likely.
It doesn't. Isn't that just a random city for it to be?
Well, I know, like Duluth, I think is fairly close to Minneapolis. I think, but I could be way off. I don't know.
So it's Atlantic City, and I believe Jackpot got it first, very quickly, very closely followed by Jerry and Evelyn and Brooke and Dirk. All came in like really quickly, but it does look like Jackpot gets the extra point, which will bump him into a tie for first place with Stephanie. So Stephanie and Jackpot win the game. Congratulations, guys. I'd love to stay in chat tonight. However, I got to hop off and figure out where the hell my house.
Make sure he doesn't have an indoor swimming pool.
Yeah. So Until next time, peeps. We'll see you guys on Monday. Hopefully, we can do Name That Tune Monday. So have a good night, guys.
Have a great night, guys.